All right, what's going on YouTube? So before we get into this video, I want to announce that this week we're launching our new t-shirts, the varsity collection. This is the second part of it. We already launched the shorts. If you haven't gotten your shorts, go get them. But now the shirts are being launched literally this Friday. So I'm going to show you. There's two different colors. This is the best way I can try to show you with some natural lighting here by the window. But this one is the slate, okay? Slate, and then this is the cream. There you go in the natural lighting. That's kind of the difference in the colors. But the design is the same, which is this right here. Seriously love this design. This blue is epic. It's bold, looks good, clean, and this is an oversized fit. So like our shirts in the past that have been our absolute best sellers, we did go with the oversized fit again. It's not like a super massive oversized fit, but I would order true to size and it'll fit you a little bit bigger. And this video is actually gonna be all about back training and what I've learned from my coach and what I wanna teach you guys on how to incorporate your back a little bit better. Not necessarily so much your lats, but like your inner back, your middle traps, all that area, the spots of your back that kind of create that back thickness. So here we go.
All right, so we are trying to pre-activate our inner back, essentially, our middle traps, our rhomboids that are beneath middle traps. When you're thinking about the back, like obviously you got your lats that come out wide, but to get that back thickness, a lot of that is that middle back area. And this is what a lot of guys struggle with, is just like their scapular range of motion, working their inner back muscles. So we are gonna be doing a row machine. And the row, by the way, the row can work your lats, but if you're doing the row correctly with scapular range of motion, it's gonna work your middle traps really well. So in order to kind of pre-activate those muscles, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna use, in this case, just like a C. Literally, you could do this on anything. But we're gonna first stretch out right here, letting our shoulders pull forward, and you should feel a stretch in your middle back. This is the key though. Then we're gonna come, straight arms, shoulders down, we're gonna come forward like this. And once you get here, you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together as hard as possible. This is super hard to do. Let's squeeze your shoulder blades tight, 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 tight. And then release it again. And then we're gonna come back here and stretch. Stretch for a couple seconds. And then same thing, shoulders down, and then shoulders back, shoulder blades coming together, and then squeeze them as tight as possible. It's not easy, and it kind of hurts, to be honest. We're gonna do that a few times. But the goal here is to really release your shoulder girdle, get your scapula nice and ready so that you can get a full range of motion when we come into the rows. So this is step one. You should already feel your traps pretty activated after this, but then step two is gonna activate them even more. Okay, so number two thing we're gonna do before we start our actual working sets is actually we're gonna get on the row machine. You know me, I really love these chest supported rows, but you can do this for essentially any row machine. And this is when grips are gonna come in handy. So you know, I got the Ubora grips on, code OAK to save. Love these things. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a lighter weight. So I'm only using one plate right now. And I'm gonna let this pull. So first, shoulders are down, okay? I'm gonna let this pull my scapula forward like this. You should feel a nice stretch in your traps. And then I'm literally just going to retract my scapula back and forth like this. And I'm gonna do a little pause at the top. But what this is doing is it's isolating your middle traps and your rhomboids, the muscles that you use for scapular retraction. So you're not using any biceps. You're barely even using your forearms for your grip because of you have the Ubora grips, hopefully. But I'm just warming up my scapula, getting that pre-activation in the traps, and then stretching the traps right here, releasing my shoulder girdle. And then towards the end, you can do some pause reps. Again, this is just really lightweight, so it's not very difficult. But now we're ready for the sets to start, so let's get it.
Final time is now. The final time to bow.
All right, guys, that was an awesome workout and absolutely feeling it already, but hopefully those tips helped you. And real quick, I just want to remind everyone, so we actually have our summer shredding team competing here in about 7 weeks. And now's the time, whether you're, a bodybuilder on prep, whether you're a bodybuilder in the off season like myself, or whether you're just someone who is a fitness enthusiast that has goals that they're trying to accomplish, at some point you're gonna have these massive mind games. And I just wanted to touch on that real quick because, I've gone through the mind games. A lot of my competitors are going through the mind games right now. That is part of the process. It's almost like a privilege. If you do get those mind games, it means that you're doing something that's hard, and it is always a privilege to be someone that is going through something that only happens to those who are doing something hard. So first of all, remember that, but also remember that, on the journey to becoming better and our absolute best, yes, we put ourselves through physical challenges, but eventually you're going to reach the point where it's more of a mental challenge than is a physical challenge. That's super true when it comes to the sport of bodybuilding, where yes, it's very physical. Yes, you're on a stage being judged physically, but the people who are able to present the best physiques are the ones that mentally can handle, the stresses and the challenges of their prep, and then step on that stage looking their best. But just know that you have the power to control your emotions, and like I say all the time, like bridle your passions. You have that ability. Even me in my off season, I still have those mind games. Like, I see how big I need to get and how much progress I need to make, and I'm not there right now. And that voice is always there, like, will I be able to do it? Why am I not big enough right now? All those little voices, of doubt. But I've learned to ignore it, because all I can do is focus on the present moment and what I'm doing now to eventually compound and get to where I'm trying to be. And that's no different if you're on prep. Like, if you're 7 weeks out, if you're one of my guys watching this, you might not be shredded yet. Your confidence might not be as high right now as it should be. That's okay. Just worry about today, and then tomorrow will come, and eventually, you're gonna get leaner. Your confidence will get better, and you're gonna step on that stage looking amazing. And if you're just a fitness guy or girl that's just into fitness and has goals, just remember that, like, all we can control is right now. But you are going to be strong enough to overcome those mental barriers and just build that mental fortitude that you need to reach your highest potential. But guys, just want to end on that little message. Lots of exciting things happening with our launch coming up. Once again, launches this Friday, 10 a.m. Central Time. And thank you for everyone who has supported the brand in the past and continues to support the brand. This really is a culture we're building, and a culture that helps empower you become your best. And I'm all about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.